Hello everyone, and this is my reaction to Frieren, Beyond Journey's End, episode 18. Maybe I said that a bit too fast. Anyway, last time on Frieren, we finally parted ways with Zain, a bit too soon I think, but he was there to mediate one last argument between Fern and Stark, and he was like, those two should just date already! And after that, Fern fell sick, so they had to take care of her. And we learned another thing that Himmel did for Frieren, which is try and comfort her when she fell sick. Actually, that was probably the most vulnerable I think I've seen Frieren. For some reason, the idea of her falling sick never actually crossed my mind. But I guess even else can fall sick. So yeah, so they had to take care of her, and now she's much better. So they're heading to a magical city where Fern can take some certification exam, or rather for Frieren, because she has to be in order to get to the place they need to go. So that's where they're going, and now Zayn had to go in the opposite way. I hope this isn't the last time that we see Zayn. Maybe he'll find his friend, and who knows what's gonna happen after that. But anyway, let's see how the journey continues now. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to this episode of Frieren. Please leave a like on the video if you do. Share your thoughts in the comments down below. And please subscribe to my channel for more from me. Alright then guys, let's get started.
We can find out more about the exam once we arrive in the city. But according to Fern, there will be a combat element.
Okay.
We should contemplate strategies.
Surely you'll be fine, though. With power like yours, any test should be a breeze.
I wouldn't say that.
Ramona is still that of an experienced old mage.
Well, thank you not to call me an old mage.
You are over 1,000 years old.
It's better than calling me an old hag like someone else once.
Hey, that was a long time ago.
Yeesh.
Never mind.
Come on, please don't tell me that was what I think it was.
In my life, I've lost 11 times to mages who had less mana than I did.
Yes.
Oh, what's this? Yet another group of filthy bandits? You'd think things would be peaceful now that Ara's been defeated.
Just hand over the goods and...
Craft. Hey there. Well, we did find out he used to be a strong hero.
If you value your lives, then I suggest you leave.
I'm Ubel, the mage, by the way.
And I'm Kraft the monk.
A monk.
Nice ears. You must be an elf.
You have the flat eyes of a killer. Rescuing you wasn't my goal here. I found the torn up bodies of bandits in the woods nearby. They'd been killed by a mage.
Was that her?
I won't criticize you for defending yourself, though the cost was high. I was simply saving what lives I could.
You're protecting them. Continental Magic Association, Northern. Not enough time for me to read that.
A 5th class mage or higher certification is required to sit the exam.
Yeah, you gotta be certified just to take the exam? Hey, what the heck?
Mistress Frieren, I can't do this alone.
That won't
I
work.
have my holy emblem. Would that work?
I still don't get...
Might I take a look at that pendant, please?
Your lucky day.
Looks like I get to take it after all. I'm surprised there's anyone around who still knows what this is.
I have no clue what this rusty thing is. Heiter?
None at all.
Eisen? He doesn't know either.
Fine.
I like how the ears just...
We may not understand the significance of that necklace, but still, we know what you're capable of, and we know that you're an incredible mage. Isn't that enough?
You'll die so soon, though.
What?
We may not know what that thing is, but we do know that you're an incredible mage.
Don't say his words back to her. Or fine, I do say them.
Many years, no one passes the test at all. Injury and death are expected outcomes. Sounds moderately challenging. Either way, there are a lot fewer mages around these days.
So is there not so much of a need for demons anymore after the Demon King was defeated? And Stark just lying around. Oh. Whose birthday? Whose cake is that? What the heck, Frieren? How did you go from your bed all the way to hers?
There's Verbal, a second-class mage and the captain of the Northern Magic Corps. That crafty-looking older gentleman passed the second-class exam with flying colors. And then we have Fern, the youngest mage to ever receive a third-class certification with top marks. Undoubtedly a good egg. But we have bad eggs, too. That girl is Ubel. She's a third-class mage who was disqualified from the second-class exam 2 years ago, when she killed the first-class mage who proctored it. See any other promising faces? That woman is radiating the mana of an experienced old mage.
Experienced woman.
I don't.
Listen closely. I will now announce the content of your first trial. You will not be tested on your own, but as a party. The 57 exam takers will be split up into groups of 3. We will now assign your parties.
Interesting.
2.
They're engraved with numbers. Seems I'm in the second party then. Imbuing the bracelets with mana allows us to quickly locate our teammates. A unique alternative to reading off names. This should be amusing to say the least.
What are you doing?
I dare you.
Violence has been chosen.
Violence has been chosen.
Nice to meet ya.
It's nice to meet you too.
At the site of the first test in the...
I will explain your instructions. This place is home to a small species of bird known as the Stilla.
Stilla. Did you get that right?
By sunset tomorrow, your cage must contain a Stilla. The second requirement is that all party members are present at that time.
Frieren.
You are free to do as you wish.
You're stuck whether we want to be or not.
You two were listening through your combat.
Yeah. You're listening.
Use rock, paper, scissors to decide who will carry the cage.
You gotta be kidding me. They're gonna keep time.
Call me Frieren. And you are?
Lavina. I am a third-class mage.
Lavina.
I'm Kana. I'm a third-class mage like she is. The two of us go way back. We graduated from the same magic school.
Let's start by finding a Stilla and observing.
Right there. There it is. They're still fighting, aren't they? Frieren's face. I like that face. I'm keeping my eye open so I can still watch the episode while trying to make the face.
Waste all our time.
She's still...
Lavina, are you strong?
Stronger than her.
You want to fight, huh?
Are you stronger than me?
I wouldn't want to fight you, no.
I see. Fine. Go on then. Come back if it starts looking too dangerous.
Ah, nice test, Frieren. Ah, there it is.
Nicely done, Lavina. Now watch it closely.
I wouldn't do that. I thought you were the one who said that we need a plan.
It's going to fly away.
I think not. That's pretty nice work, Kana.
But you really should get down before it's too late.
Huh? What for?
Whoa! Whoa!
Stilla are incredible little creatures. At top speed, they move faster than sound itself. Trying to restrain one like that is pointless.
Well,
Kana used her magic to control the water, and Lavina used hers to freeze it. Their timing was perfectly coordinated. Superb teamwork indeed. This might actually work.
Let's go find it.
They must like the lake. We should stay here.
We waste time on your fucking...
as soon as you thought that, we're back to normal. How long is she gonna keep making that face? That's gonna be the thumbnail for sure, that face. That didn't work at all.
Oh, I
What? That came out of nowhere. What is that thing? Who? Who was that? Frieren or was that her?
You called Lavina's name just then, but you don't like Lavina, do you?
No, we don't.
So explain to me how the two of you work so well together. I'm curious.
In the past, whenever a critical moment has popped up, I completely freeze. It happened the very first time that I had to cast a flying spell.
If you don't have the courage to do it, I could kick you.
I'm the kind of person who needs praise to blossom, you know.
You must be kidding. This is a prime example of why parents shouldn't baby their kids like little princesses. But if it'll help you fly, I'll be as nice as you want. Even though you're a complete coward, you try really hard.
Tell me some more.
What? Seriously?
Come on. Just do it. Just.
I guess that you're cute when you smile.
Huh? Gross.
There you go.
Close call.
I told you. See, that wasn't so terrifying, was it?
She taught me I can do most anything if I go for it, no matter how scared I might feel inside. Listen, I noticed something that might be handy.
Yeah?
Do you think it could be useful?
Yes, I do. Excellent find. We might be able to capture a Stilla after all.
And
Oh wait, that's it. I thought they completed in this episode. I guess it's an arc then. So they arrived to take the magic exam finally. I thought the exam would be like a one episode kind of thing, but it looks like this is actually going to be a multi-episode arc. So they finally arrived at the magical city, Oysthurst, I think it was called, and so they take this first class magic exam once every 3 years, and you have to have a certain level of certification just to be allowed to take the exam. But Frieren didn't have that. Luckily for her, someone was still able to recognize the pendant that was so old that even Himmel and his party didn't know anything about it. But yep, so thanks to that, Frieren was allowed to take the exam. Keep kicking it. I think someone out there noticed that. And okay, I just want to go back to the way Fern described her, an experienced old mage, and the people at the exam called her the same thing when they saw her. But they didn't seem to question the fact that Frieren was taking the exam without having a prior certification. Surely someone must have wondered about that, because that certification is mandatory just to take the exam. But now Frieren met her new teammates for the exam, whose names I had to check one more time. I'll be right there. So their names were Lavina and Kana. So they're both third class mage, and it doesn't seem like they get along at all. I think Kana even said that she doesn't actually like Lavina. And Frieren was just making this same face the whole time the two of them had chosen violence. Violence was always the first answer for them, as Frieren pointed out. And she kept making this face every single time that happened. I'm definitely putting that face in the thumbnail. And yeah, so they had to catch a bird which, when agitated, can actually fly faster than the speed of sound. So that's going to be a bit of trouble to catch. It could topple them over anytime it wanted to. But it seemed like they found a plan in the end. I hope we get to see a bit more from these two, because now that we've heard a bit about them, I don't want them to leave so soon. But we had to see the thing with Fern's party though, because we met this new mage, Ubel, I think her name was, and we also got to see Kraft the monk again. We found out before that he actually used to be a powerful warrior, and we got to see that over here. So the bandits that came to attack Ubel, I think Kraft was actually protecting them from her, because he knew that she was going to kill them, and he was actually trying to spare them of that. He wasn't protecting her, he was protecting them. I like that. I hope we get to see more of him soon, because he knows Frieren is going to take the certification. And now they know that he used to be a powerful warrior in the past, so maybe they'll ask him about that. And yeah, Ubel. Yeah, I think that's about all I have. I don't think the next episode will be enough to conclude this. I think we'll have more episodes because we still have to see how Fern's group is handling it. And I don't think Ubel is going to make things easy for Fern. Well, let's find out how that turns out next time on Frieren. Thank you for watching my reaction to this episode, and I will see you all next time for more. Bye, everyone.